Welcome to the Power of Choice podcast, where we talk about how the choices you make can enhance your life to make it better by simply taking the time to think about things before you make a decision. I'm your host, Katie Scott, and in today's episode, we'll be talking about the issues surrounding entitlement. So let's dive right in. Everything is a choice, right? We live in a day where some people are just not making good choices. Now, all of us have not made the best choice every single time. That's to be expected. But this is something different. We are specifically talking about choices made due to feeling entitled. When it comes to those people feeling they have the knowledge or the right to tell others what to do with their own lives, this is a classic entitlement issue. Someone with a sense of entitlement might feel like they deserve special treatment or have the right to demand things from others simply because they believe they're more deserving than others. This can be a problem if it leads to unrealistic expectations or if it results in disrespecting others' boundaries or rights. Look on social media especially. So many people feeling entitled to weigh in concerning other people's lives, but in negative ways. Some seem to be extremely invested in weighing in on things that are absolutely none of their concern. That is entitlement with an attitude. This is a serious issue in the climate we live in. And look, nobody needs to get angry about the subject matter on this podcast. I'm definitely not lying about this. It's all out there for the world to see. If this isn't for you, then this isn't about you. You're good. If this is you and you know it, you have the power of choice to change it and to do better. Engaging in entitlement that affects real people's lives is not okay. So let's talk about that for a minute. What entitlement actually mean? Entitlement refers to the belief or feeling that someone has a right to something, whether it's privileges, attention, or resources, often without necessarily earning or deserving it. It can also refer to acting like you're owed something, even if it's not yours to claim. For example, feeling entitled to another individual's personal choices they make for their lives. You get outraged and offended by it, when clearly it has zero to do with you. Now, whether it's this person's business decision or how they choose to live their lives on a daily basis, it's their decision. You know, that life that God gave them that doesn't affect you, that life, that's their decision. Can you imagine someone sitting outside of your life, watching your every move, who you don't know, yet they have the audacity to think their many unsolicited opinions matter to you? That makes no sense. Sounds ridiculous, right? That's because it is. But it's happening every day. The scariest thing about it is you cannot get these people with this mindset to see how wrong they are. They believe they are right because they feel entitled. When corrected, they will oftentimes double down instead of making better choices like doing the right thing and minding their own business, and leaving yours alone. It's not hard. It's a decision you make. Time is out for tiptoeing around what looks and sounds like an epidemic of I enjoy hating on strangers syndrome because you don't feel happy with how your life is going. The answer to this is change your focus. Place your focus on yourself, on how to improve your own life, on finding a way to be inspired to make life better for yourself. If you place your focus on yourself, on your life, you won't have time to diminish your own existence with jealousy and hate toward anyone else. That kind of negative existence is exhausting and is not helpful. We can all do better in our individual lives when we focus on what we need to change in ourselves. We should not be making other people's lives an issue for us because it's nothing to do with us. Come on, you all. We can own that truth today. The very best example of this happening in real time right now in our world, where some people feel comfortably entitled to come out with opinions about Megan Suss's life choices, which is totally none of their business. In particular, with Love Megan on Netflix. It's ridiculous. You don't have to go to Netflix. You don't have to watch it, and you don't have to talk about it. But they'll go over. It's none of their business, out of their sphere of expertise, and have so much to say about it, negative to say about it. She has the best people around her. She's got her life covered. Her life isn't about us. You know, if you can't say anything nice, it's best to just be silent. If you cannot encourage someone, please make a choice not to make negative remarks towards someone else, because that only diminishes you. People only exhibit behavior when they are getting something out of it. What would anyone get out of trying to hurt someone else? I mean, how does that help you in your life? The answer is it doesn't. If you can't find the good in people, ask yourself why. Make positive changes in your life that makes things better for you and your family. That's what's important. Remember, you matter. But you have to matter to yourself, and you have to know that by refocusing on you. But so does everyone else. Not just, we all need to refocus on ourselves, see what we can change in our own lives to make it better. We don't need to focus on someone and make it our life's mission to actually watch everything they do and say so we can pick it apart. Why? God is watching that. I think the thing that a lot of people don't think about is when two people find each other the way Harry and Meghan found each other, that was God ordained. Then you want to put yourself in between God and something he ordained because you think you know better than him? I would say be very, very careful about that. Even in the word, it says, whom God have joined together, let no man put asunder. And coming after someone because of whatever it might be, whether it's because she's mixed race and married this prince who's of the realm in UK and people didn't think she should be in that position. None of our business, none of our business, none of our business. I wish them love, peace, and happiness. I wish them joy. I wish their family all the best. And the same thing I'm wishing for their family, I wish for mine. We get what we put out. If you put out negativity, you get negativity back. If you put out hate, hate is coming back to you. The same thing if you put out love, love is coming back. Excuse me, if you're showing joy, joy is yours. You just have to claim it. But you can't claim it if you're staying bitter about something that has zero, let me say it again, zero to do with you. So people, remember again, you matter. Refocus. Do what you know is right. You don't have to double down and try to get people to side with you when you know you're wrong. And if you don't know you're wrong, then figure it out by refocusing on yourself, seeing what you can change in your life to make it better. Because after all, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Harry and Meghan really do not care. They could care less what strangers say negative about them because they don't know them. So it's all for naught. Even when we think we're doing something to hurt somebody else because it's so evil and what we're saying is spewing, that's not, you know what? That's not hurting them. That's hurting you because you said it. That's turning you dark inside. Don't do that. Entitlement can be an awful thing. Don't let that be part of your existence. Again, refocus on your life. Make it better. We have this one life to live. Don't waste it. Don't waste it being negative about people, places, or things. Every day, make a decision when you get up to walk in love. Show respect to other people the same respect you want shown to you. And that's not hard. Remember again, you matter. We all matter. That's a wrap for today's episode of The Power of Choice. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the podcast, be sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Until next time, take care and remember, you have the power of choice to make your life what you want it to be.